Yo, yo. Split some cheeks. Splitgate 2. And y'all really don't like this game, huh? They say I'm the one that hates it. Hey, maybe I do hate it. Who knows? Guess we'll never find out for sure, huh? This game's battle royale is ass, bro. Like, I'll play one game of it right now just to see how ass it still is after one day. Is this game any good? Fed up with Fragpunk queue times? I mean, it's all right. The battle royale portion of this is not so hot. Yeah, God forbid we have to wait fucking more than 5 seconds to get a game. People lose their minds. How long are the queues over on Fragpunk? Ah, yes, SOD. Again, don't understand the point of like this. Just feels so lazy to have this whole system in place to pick your character and then pick your loadout, because you don't get this loadout. But like, what's the point of having it? 10 to 40 minutes? God damn. I loaded up a ranked game in Punk Master the other day and it took like 20 seconds to find a game. Good old shit of duty. Oh, you're on console? That could be why. I haven't tried to load up a game of console frag punk in a while, ranked or unranked. Not even gonna touch the BR for this game. I'm gonna play one match of it today. I played a couple the other day and it just doesn't feel good. You guys see the announcement for Black Ops 7? Oh boy, can't wait for that fucking pile of shit.
It's almost time to drop.
If it's free on Game Pass, only I'll get it. Yo, Hip Doodle, long time no see. Where you been? Don't even like VR games. Never have, never will. Are we gonna drop? Or we're gonna wait for the hot drop, I guess. Oh, he passed it to me. Is this Roblox?
Drop initiated.
Sanctum open.
Is there any other game you're waiting for? Not really, not at the moment. Like, the rarity of these weapons are so confusing. Like, I guess I have a blue one now.
Chests have been upgraded.
One of my teammates is already dead because why?
Oh, well done.
Oh, damn.
Great hit. Oh, well done. Good
God
teamwork
damn.
will get you back in the action soon.
Too cartoony? How is this game? Is it worth my time? I mean, only you can determine if it's worth your time or not.
Your squad held it down for your return. Now, return the favor. Good kill.
I don't like that I fucking lose all my stuff. Like, I don't even get to keep my gun.
10 teams remaining.
I might have fucked up. Yep. Been on the single player game grind for a while. Online can get stale when the new stuff is all garbage. Fair. And we're all dead.
Well, we lost. We'll get him next time.
Round 2.
It's just, I don't know what the word is for it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where to go to like get ammo. Like it's weird. Like I guess you go to the boxes to get ammo, but I don't know. How have I been? Today's been kind of a rough day. Yesterday felt shitty, but overall been living.
Split ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Okay, you got this. Bring split balls to your base to score while defending your base from enemy.
New split ball inbound. Power weapon inbound. New power weapon in the arena.
Teammate has a split ball. Let's defend.
Avenger. Ball active.
We're on the board. Let's get another. They're up 1. Let's respond. Stole a ball from your base. They scored. Let's make the next one ours. Opponent stole a split ball from us.
New split ball in play now.
Cool.
Enemy team has 2 points.
Wow, we're getting fucking hosed down.
All good. I still believe in you, champ.
And skill-based matchmaking is just a fucking pain in the ass to deal with.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
I feel like the no portal mode is sweatier than the fucking mode with portals. Also feels like whatever weapon everybody else is using, I'm dying in 3 hits, where it takes a full fucking clip for me to kill
That's a
someone.
point.
See what I mean? Shit is fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And he's still not dead, like... Oh, man.
New ball active. Payback.
They scored. Don't let them pull ahead. You're on the board. Let's get another. The enemy just stole a ball from your base. Your teammate just got a split
This guy's
ball.
running around like a one-shot shotgun or something. There's nothing anybody can do about it. Apparently, it's just got infinite ammo.
New split ball in play now.
Let's make the next one ours. We're on the board. Let's get another. Just got a split ball.
That's 2.
You've hit 2. Let's get another.
This map is from Splitgate 1. Wouldn't know.
New ball active.
Yeah, this is the new map.
Teammate has a split ball. Let's assist.
Payback. Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel. Payback.
Yeah, I didn't play a lot of Splitgate 1, so I have no idea.
New ball active.
All I know is it takes a full fucking SMG clip to kill somebody.
Balls delivered.
So I'm gonna switch to an AR. See what happens.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3.
Nope, still dying in 3 shots. Nice.
New ball active. Power weapon inbound.
Just got a split ball. Kill confirmed. They scored. Don't let them pull ahead.
New power weapon in the arena.
Teammate just picked up the ball.
That's a point.
We're on the board. Let's get another.
Ball in play now.
Your teammate just got a split ball.
2 points.
Opponent stole a split ball from us. pain is temporary. Hey, thanks to respawn technology, so is that.
This fucking map sucks.
They're up one, let's respond. The enemy just stole a ball from your base.
New ball active. That's one.
We're on the board. Let's get another.
Two in the hole.
We're at it. They just stole one from our base. Teammate has a split ball. Let's assist.
See the card list out on the board for season 2? Yeah, I did.
No back.
I watched the whole like it was like 13-minute video that they had on YouTube. I watched that whole video. I didn't see where they showed the cards.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Whataburger onion rings are way better. Oh, it was the exhibition match. Oh, okay. That's why I missed it then.
New ball active. Power weapon.
Apparently
inbound.
headshots can make a big difference in gunfights in this game. Not like a ton of difference, but SMGs don't even have a headshot multiplier.
Good kill.
New power weapon in the arena.
Teammate just picked up a ball.
No new weapon. I figured we wouldn't be getting a new weapon.
They scored. Let's make the next one ours.
New split ball in play now.
Split ball.
That's one.
We're on the board. Let's get another.
Double kill.
Opponent stole a split ball from us.
The movement is just so floaty, even without the jetpacks.
Your teammate just got a split ball. They scored. Don't let them pull ahead. They just stole one from our base.
New ball active.
Heads up. Opponent team has two.
Payback. Close one.
Yo, Moxie, what is up? W sub.
Five, four, three, two, one. Respawns disabled.
No respawns in the tiebreaker round, so try your best not to die, okay?
Power weapon inbound.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to
Nice work.
the portal mode. These motherfuckers are way too sweaty for this shit.
Not our best work. We'll call that one a learning experience.
still think it's stupid that I have to go in here and claim all this shit.
Subscriber hype.
That was the latest one, but all right.
Firecracker.
Oh, this was the other new map, I think.
3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Time, Commander. Show what you got. Smash it. Take turns attacking and defending. Offense tries to plant the firecracker, and defense tries to stop it.
Power weapon inbound.
Bad aim, terrible aim.
Power weapon in the arena.
I'm fucked. Did not mean to drop down there.
They just lit a firecracker. Rocket sticking to defuse it. Great hit.
Payback. Close one. Payback.
It's good to
Can't
lose. You
defuse
missed
it
one
from the
round.
side.
Everybody
It's
likes to
fucking
show
dumb.
off.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
We're on offense this round. Our team has to plant the firecracker.
Firecracker picked up. Power weapon inbound.
And they're just everywhere, huh?
New power weapon in the arena. Firecracker taken. Payback. Close call. One minute to go. Firecracker claimed.
Oh god.
Firecracker taken.
23k active on Steam after honeymoon phase.
Avenger.
This is gone. I'm gonna feel bad. What's to come for SG2? I mean, the game's just not doing the numbers they anticipated.
Firecracker in the ground.
Detonation countdown underway. Keep enemy away from the objective.
Firecracker defused.
They defused it. We'll have to hustle to plant another one.
Firecracker picked up. seconds left. Firecracker in the ground.
Firecracker
Meanwhile,
in
my,
place.
my whole
Don't let the enemy
team's nowhere
defuse
near.
it.
Like, what are we doing?
Denied.
They defused it. We'll have to hustle to plant another one.
Round lost.
Focus. We need to win the next round.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match point.
We're on defense again.
Power weapon inbound. Firecracker planted.
The firecracker is lit. Go defuse
Slightly
it. Let's
disappointed because
hustle.
they had potential. It's a good casual game, but I think the direction they're going will weed off the player base.
Kill confirmed.
This time to kill is just fucking insane, bro.
Firecracker
Time to
defused.
kill combined with how much movement they have, combined with how little aim assist controller players have, you just don't stand a chance.
Close call. One minute remaining. Double kill. Firecracker in the ground.
They just lit a firecracker. Clock is ticking to defuse it.
Firecracker defused. Firecracker in the ground.
They just lit a firecracker. Clock is ticking to defuse it.
Firecracker defused. Ten seconds.
Nice one.
Payback. Firecracker in the ground.
They just lit a firecracker. Clock is ticking to defuse it. Casualty confirmed. That's why they invented respawns.
Well, we lost. Got fucking 3-0'd. Is this the open beta? No, this is the full launch of the game.
Keep your head up.
Where have you been?
Time it's our turn.
And I want to I want to hear what they have to say about this. Apparently, this was just posted about a half an hour ago.
Hey guys, it's Ian. I'm here with my good pal Nick and co-founder. We're playing some Splitgate 2, of course.
Of course.
Wanted to give you an update on things. So first off, thanks everybody. We just crossed 2.5 million players, which is freaking awesome. We appreciate all the support. We also tripled our daily active users, especially on consoles, which has been awesome. So we really appreciate you guys. But wanted to start by explaining, obviously we put out a video.
Also, they say active users. I mean, everybody who's downloaded the game and logged in is probably considered active since the fucking launch. But what do they consider an active user? Somebody who's logged in this week? Like, come on now.
We slashed the prices yesterday, but I've had a lot of people ask me, like, how the hell did this happen in the first place? Like, $80 bundle, like, that's not the 1047 way. And I agree. So I thought I would just candidly tell you exactly what happened.
Oh boy.
So I'll start by saying, no excuse, of course. Like, I should have been on this before I explain, like, we should have been on top of this. But what happened is the second I got off that stage, I called Derek, our lead game designer, and I said, Derek, like, did you know we had an $80 bundle? Like, this is news to me. Like, what the heck? Like, that.
The second he got off the stage, he knew that they had an $80 bundle. The fuck do you, what? That doesn't even make any sense. The bundle was already like ready to go. Why didn't he know about it? He's the fucking CEO.
That makes no sense.
Right, it doesn't make sense.
Essentially what happened is
wait.
And essentially what happens, and he didn't.
Who did he ask?
Like, this is news to me. Like, what the heck, designer? And I said, Derek. I called Derek, our lead game designer.
So the CEO didn't know that there was an $80 bundle in the game. The lead game designer didn't know that there was an $80 bundle in the game. That's just... What? That doesn't... What? Somebody fucking knew.
And I said, Derek, like, did you know we had an $80 bundle? Like, this is news to me. Like, what the heck? Like, that makes no sense. And he didn't. And
he didn't know.
Essentially what happened is our former head of monetization, who happened to come from Call of Duty,
bro. So let me get this straight. Your former head of monetization, which makes it sound like they have since been fired or demoted at least, came from Call of Duty. And you went out on stage and bashed Call of Duty for being the same recycled game every single year. Now, you're not going to find a bigger COD hater than me. But if I was the CEO of a game company and I hired somebody from a COD team and I hate COD and everything they stand for, I would make sure for the launch at the very least. But I would make sure that everything that they do and approve is ran by me before it gets final approval.
Was with us for less than a year and was very aggressive on the pricing. And so actually prior to his departure, we actually originally had founders packs at $100. We had battle passes at $10. And the first thing Derek and I did when we reevaluated everything a month ago was we slashed those things. So founders went from 100 to 60. We also added in-game currency that it originally wasn't going to have.
Okay. So you were already aware that there was other monetization that, like, apparently they got fired well before launch, it sounds like now. And now he's saying that they were aware of other insane prices that they had already slashed. And somehow this managed to slip through whoever does the checking for monetization now, the lead game designer and the CEO. Yeah, that's just incompetence or laziness. I'm sorry.
We decreased the battle pass from $10 to $5, but
You decrease the battle pass from $10 to $5, and I've seen a lot of people say stuff like this about how the battle pass is half of what normal games cost. Yeah, it is, but it's also like half or more less content that you get from other battle passes. Like the battle pass in most games like Apex or Fortnite are like 100 levels or more. Even Siege has over 100 levels, and you can earn other currency after you complete the battle pass. Same for Fragpunk. And it's $10. But you're not getting anything. Like, let's look at the battle pass. There's 8 pages of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So there's 40 different levels. So in total, all 3 of your chapters, right, costs 1,500 coins, which I think you can actually get the premium or whatever it is. No, there's like a group bundle you can buy for 1,200. But your battle pass costs 500. But like, look at what you get. Like, is that a battle pass worthy skin? Like, this one seems all right, I guess. But like, let's look at the end. This is supposed to be like the top tier stuff. What the fuck is this? What is this? That's the top tier battle pass. Let's look at this one. This looks like the same floaty stuff that you tried to sell people in the $80 bundle. This almost looks like the exact same skin that's in this bundle. Pretty fucking much. I think a lot of my issues with most of these skins is that, like, just look at the stuff in the store. These are X-Defiant level bad skins. And a lot of the character skins don't change the character model a ton. And that was everybody's biggest complaint when it came to X-Defiant.
unfortunately, things slipped through the cracks. And so that's how we ended up.
They slipped through a lot of fucking these aren't cracks anymore. These are like wide open fucking fault lines, bro. They didn't slip through cracks.
With an $80 bundle. You know, our goal has always been to make a fun game that people love. I fundamentally believe the best way as a business truly to make money is not to charge the players an egregious amount. It's to be generous and thoughtful and listen to feedback. And that's what we want to do, and that's what we want to prove to you. That's how we made money on Splitgate 1, because we didn't have the best looking skins, but people want.
You still don't. The skins are still bad.
Wanted to support the devs because we listened and we made a fun game. And so that is our philosophical view with Splitgate 2. It hasn't changed ever, and that's what we're going to continue to do. And so I'm sorry about the $80 bundle. It's crazy. It was a shock to me when I found out. And
bullshit. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that at all. That's bullshit. That is the biggest load of bull. He's good. He could sell fucking sand to a camel. He's good. He's a good salesperson. But I'm not buying that he was unaware. His lead game designer was unaware. The person who's head of monetization now was unaware. Like, that doesn't happen.
And that's no excuse. But you can expect, just like we reduced prices yesterday from 80 to 40, that's going to be our philosophy going forward, is being player friendly, player first. We want this to be affordable. We want you to spend on the game because you love the game, not because we try to milk our players. So anyway, thank you for the feedback. Keep it coming. I'll talk to you later.
Bro, like, at every point I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I just can't. The skins are like, you can reduce these skins all you want, and at some point you're going to get to a point where they become worth it, but it doesn't change the fact that the skins are just terrible. Like, this is a $5 skin. I'm assuming 500 split coins is what? $5, right? Okay. So this skin is $5. I don't think I would pay $5 for that skin. This, I might pay $1,200 for the bundle. But most of these skins just, they're not good. Even the Founders Pack skins, and I went over this in a video, like, it's literally just the same skin, just copy and pasted on every single gun in the fucking game. And inherently, it's not a bad skin. Look, they even put it on the factions too. It's not a bad skin by any means. Like, I think that's a pretty cool skin. Like, it moves and shit. But I'm not seeing the value. I mean, I guess what they're saying is this bundle's skins and stuff is really only worth $20 because they're giving you $30 worth of split coin back when you buy it. But like I said, the skins just aren't good. I don't know, I'll end my rant there. But I don't know how you get past that the skins are bad and still feel like you're charging a fair price for them. Rose Mad Splitgate 2 is better. Bro, you've said the same thing like 5 times. Let me just go into the store and show you. This is what $60 gets you in a game like this. Okay. Just a copy and pasted skin on every gun and every single faction. And then like a charm, a banner for each faction, an emote, another emote, another charm. It's Fragpunk just gives you way more for the value, I feel. If you think this is worth $60, I mean, go for it, I guess. And I get that's a Founders Pack, so I'll like, usually little to no work goes in the Founders Pack, and then it's just kind of like, hey, support us and we'll, you know, because most of it is split coin. That's what Founders, that's the same thing with X Defiant. But if that's their standard for skins, it's, ew, man. All right, yeah, I talked about the battle pass before. Like, people are saying, oh, this battle pass is half the price. Like, yeah, this one costs half as much as, say, Fortnite, but you get half the amount of content. Like, there's only 40 levels here. And even when you can compare it with all 3 battle passes across the entire season, that's 1,500 coins, and you're getting about the same amount of content. And that's not even calling into question the quality of the items you're getting. Like I said, worth is always subjective. And to me, and clearly to a lot of other people, these skins just aren't worth it. Any tips for using portals? Just use the portals. Like right when you spawn in,
3, 2,
right?
1. Round 1.
Set a portal.
This is your moment. Don't
And then if you're running about and you start shooting enemies like that, if I had killed him, I wanted to get out of there fast, I just shoot another portal to the wall to my right there, and I get out of there.
Power weapon inbound.
I also don't use portals like a ton, so I'm not really the one to ask about portals, if I'm being honest.
The firecracker is lit. Go defuse it. Let's hustle.
Splitgate went mainstream. I mean, what's your definition of mainstream, bro? The game has fucking 20,000 players on Steam. Put it this way. Fragpunk peaked at more players on more concurrent players. Let's put it that way. Fragpunk peaked at more concurrent players on Steam alone than this game has probably across all the platforms.
They just lit a firecracker. Clock is ticking to defuse it.
Top free to play on Xbox and PlayStation, over 1 million downloads. Yeah, Fragpunk had all of that. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but you were sorely misinformed.
Double kill.
I got to do something with this aim assist. You don't think Fragpunk has over 1 million downloads?
Firecracker in the ground.
I think you're the one coping here.
They just lit a firecracker. Clock is ticking to defuse it.
God damn, what the fuck was that?
Firecracker defused.
And dead instantly. Love it. Yeah, getting X amount of downloads for a free-to-play game means absolutely nothing to me.
Firecracker in the ground.
They just lit a firecracker. Clock is ticking to defuse
God
it.
damn. Fragpunk is dead objectively. That's why they just finished up a $150,000 tournament, right? And then just announced a community tournament the same day that the other one ended. Bro, what the fuck is that?
Denied. Round 1.
Who the fuck plays Fragpunk? I mean, like,
Nice work.
6,000 people on Steam concurrently every day. Probably another 15 to 20,000 on both consoles. A lot of people play Fragpunk, actually. Seen Blame Truth's latest video on Ubisoft? I don't think so.
2, 1. Round 2.
We're on offense this round. Our team has to plant the firecracker.
Yeah, like if you were one of the people who bought one of these bundles and you're just trying to justify your purchase, just say that.
Power weapon inbound.
Your favorite game is Marvel Rivals, and it'll arguably be around for a decade. I highly, highly doubt that.
New power weapon in the arena.
Marvel Rivals lost over 75% of its player base in the first month. What are we talking about?
1 minute remaining.
Down, but not
Love
out
it.
yet.
Firecracker taken.
Yeah, there might not be more players on Fragpunk right now.
Well done.
Firecracker claimed.
But also keep in mind, Fragpunk's been out for,
Firecracker planted. Let's open
what,
the
3 months? Has it been 3 months now? Yeah, 3 months now. Splitgate's been out for like 2 days. Excluding the beta time.
Avenger.
Rivals peaked at 131k today. Okay.
Double kill. You won the round.
Great execution. One more
Okay,
round
but
to
now
bring
we're
it home.
changing the goalposts. We weren't talking about Marvel Rivals. We're talking about this game. And then you brought up Fragpunk, and then you brought up Marvel Rivals. Are you gonna bring up X Defiant next? I never once said anything about any other game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match
This
point.
game peaked.
We're on defense
Peaked.
again.
This game, compare it to your own favorite game. This game peaked
Power weapon
2 days after
inbound.
launch. Not saying it peaked 2 days after launch, but we are currently 2 days post-launch, and the game has hit its peak of 24,000 players or something.
New power weapon in the
And
arena.
your favorite game, Marvel Rivals, has like 5 times more, 6 times more on a random day. And the game's been out for 6 months already. But you think this game isn't dead?
Avenger. One minute to go.
Peaked at 113k on the one platform it was available. Yeah, so that means it probably peaked higher on console.
Firecracker in the ground.
They just lit a firecracker. Clock is ticking to defuse it.
Just so you know, those 2 days isn't the only thing being considered for those million downloads.
Close call.
That's including the entire time the game's been in open beta. I don't understand how you're saying it's not close in popularity when, again, Fragpunk peaked at 113,000 on the only platform it was available to play on at the time. Which, again, isn't even true because it was available on Epic too.
Just one round.
But
Still
I mean,
Plenty of game
even
left to
without
play.
the amount of Punk peak at 113,000 players, which I don't even think that that's true. I thought it was like 130 some thousand players, but whatever. Let's say it's 113,000 and the game crashed. Cool. And this game's great. 10 out of 10 game, bro. Let's just take a peek here. Okay, so I was wrong. It was 113, almost 114,000. Okay. 114,000 versus 25,000. But it's not as popular. $113, 25,000. I need some help. Is 113,000 a bigger number than 25,000? Yes, 113,000 is a bigger number than 25,000. To break it down, 113,000 has 6 digits and is over 4 times larger than 25,000. Specifically, 113,000 divided by 25,000 is 4.52. So 113,000 is approximately 4.5 times larger than 25,000. Interesting. Oh, a majority now we're changing it. A majority of players. So we're not counting the players on Fragpunk that play on console. We just get rid of those players. Like these are the only players. Nobody on console is playing Fragpunk. That's what we're saying. What are these numbers? Or why does it matter? Exactly. Exactly. I'm just trying to prove a point here. I wish Steam would tell us how many downloads they have. Peaked at 40th on most played games on PlayStation. No, actually. Let's see. I know somebody sent me the photo. Ah, here we go. And there we go. Actually, Fragpunk peaked at the number 5 game most downloaded for free to play. So you want to try again? It's not most played. Okay. Wait, how do I filter this to most played? You can't. So where are you getting that Splitgate or Fragpunk peaked at X most played game on PlayStation? Downloads isn't players, but I'm just going based on your numbers. You're the one bringing up downloads. You're the one saying, "Oh, Splitgate got 1 million downloads in 2 days." Okay, cool. There's no way for me to check most played, and also, Fragpunk hit number 1 on top free games on Xbox. You said most play. I know you said most played, but you also said Splitgate hit 1 million downloads in 2 days. And yes, typically, Razor, yes, most times when somebody downloads a game, they would at least play it once. Thank you, Sass. It's right there. This is what you said. Splitgate did 1 million downloads in 2 days. And look, you just said it again. See, you're completely like, what's your favorite flavor of Crown? Because you clearly can't take numbers. This 113,000 is not downloads. This is concurrent peak players. So if we're comparing apples to apples, this is the same number as this for Splitgate, and it's 6 times less. So tell me again how this game is more popular. Please make it make sense. Okay, you could say Splitgate 2 is the bigger game by far. You could say fucking 2 plus 2 equals 5. Doesn't make it right. Show me how Splitgate 2 is the bigger game by far, when I'm showing you that it peaked at 25,000 players all time. That means 25,785 players were playing Splitgate 2 at the same time. And you know when that was? Right when the game launched. Fragpunk had 113,946 players. And you know when that was? Right when it launched. Yeah, I'll watch this video right now on stream. I'll react to it. Fuck it. You're saying Fragpunk is bigger than Splitgate 2? It depends on what you're determining and defining the word bigger as. Is Splitgate 2 more popular right now? Does it have more players right now? I don't know. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT again. Is 4570 players more than 24,000 players? No. So if you're asking, is Splitgate 2 a more popular game at the moment? Yes. Yes, it is. Has Splitgate 2 achieved the same numbers or bigger numbers than Fragpunk has all time? No. Not even fucking close. Also, make sure you come back in like a month when this number is less than half of what it is right now. And you could clip that. Clip that, write it down, save it in your fucking calendar on your phone. I don't give a fuck. This game in 1 month from now will not have 25,000 players. Splitgate 2 definitely has a higher peak than Fred. But do I need to put them fucking side by side for you? Are you that fucking incapable? Like, can your brain not comprehend numbers? Boom. Side by side. Let me know what fucking voodoo math you're doing that tells you that this number is bigger than this number. Pulling up the only metric we can see doesn't paint the full picture. So pulling up the only factual data that we have doesn't tell the truth. We need to pull fake numbers from fake sources and just estimate how many players are also playing on console in order to get the full picture. Is that right? Is that what you're telling me? We need to find fabricated data to look at. Okay, let's read your statement. Splitgate 2 1 million downloads in 2 days is greater than Fragpunk peak 113K players in 2 days. Okay. Let's break this down really quick. Splitgate 2 does not have 1 million downloads in 2 days. It's more like 2 weeks. But I digress. It doesn't matter how many days it took them to get 1 million downloads. They have 1 million downloads. Yes. Now, go find me how many players have let's ask ChatGPT. Maybe they know. How many players have downloaded Fragpunk? Doesn't tell me how many downloads they have, but according to this estimated data from activeplayer.io, they have over 1 million monthly active players and around 882,000 daily active players. Now, I'm not like a fucking a genius or anything, but I would think if they have over a million active players per month, then that must mean that over 1 million players have downloaded the game. Oh no, I absolutely don't believe anything that this is telling me except for this number right here because I can back it up. Because even this right here tells me that they're just pulling random information. But there's nowhere for me to check. Like if I Google how many downloads does Fragpunk have? Does it save my stuff? There's nowhere for me to find. Does Steam tell us how many downloads the game has? Is that a thing? No, is that? Oh, that's just achievements. I don't want that. Oh, I'm on Splitgate. Stupid. Fragpunk Community Hub. Yeah, sadly, there's nowhere for me to check how many people downloaded Fragpunk, so I don't know what you want me to do. But I can promise you that the game has well over 1 million downloads. I wonder if their Twitter has said anything about this. Can we search through just their Twitter? Download. Okay, so they haven't even said anything. I swear I've seen it before. Maybe it was on their Discord. Probably under game news. Console launch, blah, blah, blah. I mean, to be fair, Fragpunk has banned more cheaters than Splitgate has peak concurrent players. Nobody's playing Fragpunk? All right, well, I could prove that one wrong right now. There's at least 4,530 people playing right now. Ooh, was it in the letter from Zin? Is that where I saw it? Go look at Twitch viewers for each game. I know I've already said there's more. I don't need to look at Twitch viewers, but I'll show you just because you can't afford a fucking mobile phone that can access Twitch. Fragpunk probably has like
This is gonna
500
be one of those.
Oh god. Yeah, 523 viewers. And if I go to Splitgate 2, it's probably got like 20,000 viewers. But yeah, 27,000 viewers. Let's look real quick. Summit has 8,000 viewers. Okay? This guy, Splitgate partner, getting paid to stream it, 2.6. This guy, 2,000 viewers. This guy, Splitgate partner, another 2,000 viewers. Splitgate partner. All these people at the top are being paid to play it, just like Fragpunk was. But yeah, we're changing definition again. But let's go look. Let's go look. Let's look at some Twitch metrics really quick. Okay. Man, this is fun proving somebody wrong at every fucking turn. Let's look up Fragpunk the game versus Splitgate 2 the game. Okay. Peak viewers, 254,955 people watching it. And that was back on June 5th. No, hold on. When was that? Where's viewers? Oh, these are at different times of the day. It was probably on June 5th, though. It looks like. So yeah, Fragpunk had 250, just call it 255,000 peak viewers. Splitgate, 132. Again, not a fucking genius in math, but that's about half. So find a new metric. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm going back in time because my whole argument and what you said, let's see if I can find it. You said Splitgate 2 is the bigger game by far. And then you said Splitgate 2 definitely has a higher peak than Fragpunk. Oh, they realized the game was gotcha mobile slop. What's the reason for this drop off then? What's the reason for the drop off from 132,000 players or viewers to 17,000 down to 8,000 down to 5,000? What's the excuse for that drop off? People realized it was just a fucking Apex copy battle royale slop. Have better player retention? Oh, you're crazy. This game is going to fall off so fucking hard. They are not even giving us a ranked mode for the next 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Four whole fucking weeks. You think we'll ever get X Defiant back? Who knows? I doubt it. And if we do, it's not going to be the same. You're, as the young kids would call it, Delulu, I think. No. You said Splitgate 2 had more peak than Fragpunk did. That's what you said. Also, this game has only had about 10 to 12,000 players for like the last week now. And it's only gotten this spike of players, which is actually kind of sad, because they announced it at Summer Game Fest. That's the only reason for this spike. See, there you go again, comparing two different metrics. You're comparing downloads to peak player count. Fragpunk has a higher peak player count than Splitgate. Yes or no? Let's just break down the facts. Is this number, where did I fucking put it? Close that. I guess I don't have it still up. No. Let me just ask you a question really quick. Is this number larger than this number? Yes or no? Because also to answer what you just said about it being the only metrics we have, I would rather have 113,000 concurrent players than a million downloads, because a million downloads and your concurrent player count is 25,000. That's pretty sad. That means that 975,000 people downloaded the game, played a game, and hopped off. Are you a Splitgate developer? Like, is that your problem? Safe to say half actually played. Not at the same time, apparently. Apparently everyone's on a different schedule. Because you can stand by your point, but you're still not answering my question. Is this number bigger than this number? Because as it stands right now, this metric is the only metric that we can compare that's the same for both games. You can't compare downloads to peak players. Not according to Steam charts. 20, if you're saying that 75,000 or more players are playing this game on console, you are huffing copium yourself. You got a prescription for fucking 20 milligrams of cope, and you might need to lower your dosage because you're about to OD on that shit. Show me in Discord where. Show me in Discord where you saw this concurrent peak player, because I'm just showing you what's reported on Steam. Also, we just got finished watching a video where the CEO of the company said that he was unaware that there was an $80 bundle in his game. So would I put it past them that they lied about player count? Absolutely not. Yes, Fragpunk. Look, let's do this. Players right now, 45, 15, 24,000. Does Splitgate 2 have more players than Fragpunk right now? Yes. Yes, it see how easy that is? Yes. Yes, it does. Is this number bigger than this number? Has Splitgate 2 ever had more concurrent players than Fragpunk did? No. No, it's not. It's not. This number is way bigger, 6 times bigger. Stupid people. I swear to God. I'm using the metrics that are right in front of me, comparing the only two like metrics that I can for a game on Steam. You're giving me random estimations and pulling numbers out of your ass that make absolutely no sense. Again, stupid. All right, what's this video? Oh, the goodbye X Defiant for now. Is that the video you were asking if I saw? People are calling Splitgate 2 the best FPS game right now. Bro, fucking again. Who? You sound just as delusional as the fucking developers of the game, which makes me think that you are one. Who the fuck is saying this? Because if you go to their Steam reviews, it's mixed. Mixed. And all of the... Can I sort it by recent? Here we go. In the past 7 days. Yeah, Dob, I saw that video. If you're asking specifically what I think about him saying that Ubisoft will be back based on the post that Aches made, I think he's holding on too hard for something that's not going to happen. So let's filter out all of the people upset over the hat and just read some actual reviews. Opens an alpha with a handful of maps and features. Pretty good so far. Opens the beta with a shaky launch, but gets it sorted in a few days. More of the same with some extra flair on top. Launches the game Battle Royale mode. This is what y'all have been waiting for. All of the stuff we've been feeding you. This is what we're putting resources and time into. We'll make ranked sometime later, though. It's just, you're crazy. Nobody wants the BR. Everybody has been so... You're reading the wrong stuff. I can't even with you anymore, honestly. Holy shit. You're making my fucking brain cells deplete. Oh, yeah, look at that. The game's been stopped, not running, as you can see, for what? 20 minutes now? And the anti-cheat is still fucking running? 10 out of 10 game. If I could pull up the player count for Splitgate 1 just to show you how poorly it did because of how many issues they had from the start, I so would. And Splitgate 2 is doing the exact same fucking thing. Yeah, no matter how you swing it, 24, we'll just round it up to 25,000 concurrent players on Steam alone is not good. Because most free-to-play games lose at least 70% of their player base. Most games, not all, most. Most games will lose about 70% of their player base. Which means if Splitgate 2 loses 70% of 25,000, they're going to be left with 6,000 players on Steam. Again, you're just attacking Fragpunk for no reason. Fragpunk has nothing to do with, like, if we just look at this game in a vacuum, you can't deny that 25,000 players is a piss poor launch. This is about X Defiant? What's about X Defiant? Bro, I can't tell if you're just like rage baiting or trolling at this point, but you're doing a poor job at both of them. Because like I've seen way better rage baiters actually have fucking like real evidence at least to back up half of their claims. No, we're talking about Splitgate. Because, you know, God forbid you call one game bad, somebody comes in here and attacks a whole different game. I never pretended the game peaked at 25K across all platforms. I specifically said multiple times that that was Steam only. I guess you must just be deaf. But what I'm saying is 25,000 players on Steam is not good.
Let's play split ball. 5, 4.
If that was what you're retaining, sure. If they retain every single one of those 25,000 players concurrently, fine.
Let's bring home
But they're
the
not
victory.
going to. 25,000 is the
Bring
peak.
split balls to your base to score while protecting them from enemies.
The peak amount of players.
New ball active. Power weapon inbound.
25K for launch, and that's the most players that you've had, is bad. Give me one other game that's a successful
power
game
weapon in the arena.
that has only had a peak of about 25,000 on
Don't let
Steam.
them pull ahead. Teammate just picked up a ball. Oh, well done.
Payback.
And I also don't think you understand the word concurrent.
Split ball in play now.
Your teammate has split ball. Let's
Avenger.
How's the
Double
finals
kill.
now? I wonder what their numbers are. Oh, I don't know.
just pull a ball from the base.
That was
Yeah, well,
close.
let's ask fucking let's ask him that. Is the finals a good game?
They scored. Let's make the next one ours. Opponent has 2 points. Watch out.
Why did it drop my gun?
New ball active.
Teammate just picked up a ball.
The finals is mediocre at best. Okay, just remember you said that. And also, in the meantime, yes, do you know what the word concurrent
Heads
means?
up, opposing team has 2.
Is the finals better than this game?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Kickoff. New split ball in play now. Power weapon inbound.
That's great. You keep bringing up Fragpunk. I'm not talking about Fragpunk. Is the finals a better game than Splitgate?
New power weapon in the arena.
Your teammate just got a split ball. They scored. Let's make the next one ours.
That's 1.
We scored. Let's keep up the momentum.
New split ball in play now.
Because if you want to go down the road of like downloads, X Defiant had over 10 million downloads in the first week.
Teammate just picked up a ball. Opponent stole a split ball from us.
Okay, but so you're not here to argue if Splitgate 2 is a good game or not. You're just here to trash Fragpunk for no
Teammate just
reason.
got a split ball.
Is that it?
They're up one. Let's respond. We're on the board. Let's get another.
Ball active.
Epic just stole a ball from the face.
Payback.
Teammate just picked up a ball. They scored. Let's make the next
Saying
one
Splitgate
ours.
2 is better than Fragpunk and it seems you attack it because you're mad Fragpunk instead. Okay, so let's clarify some things here. Me personally, I don't think Splitgate 2 is better than Fragpunk, but they're two totally different genres of games, so you can't really compare one to the other. But just comparing the numbers that I have for active concurrent players at any given time or the peak time, I would have to say that Fragpunk has the edge there. Granted, we can't see Xbox and PlayStation numbers for either of them. I would still have to say that more people have played on each console at the same time, because that's what concurrent means if you didn't know. Fragpunk has more concurrent players, I believe, on all three platforms.
2-1.
Now,
Match point.
I don't attack this game because Fragpunk is dead. I attack this game because I genuinely wanted it to be good, and it's a piss poor excuse for what they've fucking advertised to us.
Guardian Angel. Double kill. New split ball in play now.
Your teammate has a split ball. Let's assist.
Brother, this is a live, not a video, okay? And I was just reacting to what they put out. I've only put out like 4 or 5 Splitgate videos, so I don't know where you're getting 10 from.
Close call. Payback.
Yeah, we've already established that Fragpunk has less players right now than Splitgate does. Congratulations.
Close call. New ball
Yeah,
active.
sometimes I do play games on Xbox. Sorry, I missed that before. I did see it, but forgot. And Geo, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be playing this game. It just pisses me off to no end. Like, I just feel like I'm not playing for anything. If I don't have a ranked mode to play, I really just don't want to play it. And apparently they thought that was secondary to a fucking battle royale mode. That's why I'm mad.
Stole a ball from your face.
I'm mad because they're taking resources away from the main game
That's one.
Score.
to make a game mode that nobody asked for and nobody wants.
Payback. New split ball.
Hello
in
from
play
Germany.
now.
Heads up. Opposing team has 2.
Okay, again, you're bringing up 2 totally different games. Let's just try to stay on subject. I know that's hard for you, but let's just give it a shot.
They just stole one from my face.
Okay? Are you happy with the current state of this game? Are you happy with what they gave us for the full official launch of the game?
Shake it off. Great players bounce back stronger.
I feel like if they were going to make a battle royale, it should have been 5 years ago with Splitgate 1. It has a lot of content. Like what? Seriously, like what? What content does it have? There's no rank. There's no camo grind. You have daily challenges. You have a battle pass. And you have what? The faction leveling up and the weapon leveling up. That's it. That's all the content that this game has. Listen to me when I tell you, this game has less content than X Defiant did at launch. And that's fucking sad. Also, it has aim assist on PC, unlike crappy Fragpunk. Well, that's where you're wrong, because Fragpunk ended up adding aim assist on PC. So, again, need to pay attention. And this game's aim assist on PC, it might as well not even be there. That's how bad it is. It's horrible. Dozens of maps. Okay, let's look at these dozens of maps. Modes, challenge. I already talked about challenges and battle pass. Okay. The battle royale, half the community didn't want to fucking play to begin with. Maps is not fucking content. Where's the fucking custom games? Create lobby. Map name. This map is new. It's ass. Where's the other map that just came out? I don't even see it here. Oh, it's Grit. This map is from Splitgate 1. So if we're considering maps content, let's take a peek here. I need to pull something up. Hang on. 1 second. I need to fact check myself before I go spitting incorrect information. Frank. Okay. This game has 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 is 12. Right? Ozone would be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 different maps. Okay? 19 different maps. X Defiant had 14 maps at launch. And I'm pretty sure Fragpunk has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fragpunk has 14 maps as well. Controller bot needs aim assist. Yeah, I mean, most controller players are going to need some kind of level of aim assist to compete with mouse and keyboard players. That's just a fact. Fragpunk has 14. Learn to count. And that was at launch. Fragpunk has 14 maps at launch. I'm pretty sure they have 15 or 16 now. Yeah, Splitgate 2 has 19, but how many of them are repetitive? Like, all of the simulation maps, I don't even count those as maps, because do people even play that game mode? What is that, Takedown? Yeah, it's Takedown. There's 5 maps for this one game mode. And if we go back to the custom games thing and look at the maps, They're all the fucking same thing, just a different color. It's not good. This isn't content, bro. A lot of these maps are good. Like the Onslaught maps are good. Frontier, good map. Bypass, good map. Core, good map. Reminds me of an old Halo map. Eden, not so much. Ozone, not my favorite map, but it's not terrible. Stadium, just a terrible map. Zenith, that's the one I just played on. Terrible map. Now, realistically, if you're trying to tell me that the maps in this game are better than the maps that we had in X Defiant, that's not even an opinion at this point. You're just fucking retarded. How have I confirmed my bias? I've already said multiple times in several videos, I want to like this game, but they just keep fucking it up at every single chance they get. Now, if you're saying that one map in this one is good or bad, that's an opinion.
Domination. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can I time out Nightspot? Well, Nightspot isn't actually the person saying it. Nightspot is the bot that I have set up to relay YouTube and Twitch chat. Different game types have different maps. It's really not that hard to compare. This game has Domination and Occupy and TDM, just like X Defiant had. And Split Ball, which is arguably a small variation off of Capture the Flag. So it's very easy for me to compare these maps to X Defiant. The linear maps I can't really compare.
Be secure.
We're scoring in 2 zones.
A lot.
Opponent is taking A. Opponent is taking A. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
Stadium's good for Firecracker. I don't know if I've ever played Firecracker on Stadium, to be honest. That might be a good map for that.
Opponent is taking C. We're taking A. Opponent just got a zone. We've got 2 zones. We're taking C. Opponent is taking A.
It doesn't need to have jetpacks and teleports to be able to compare the map.
Opponent is taking C.
The map and the objective that you're playing on the map are the same thing. It does not matter how you move around that map.
Opponent is taking C. Opponent is taking B. We're taking A. We're scoring in 2 zones.
Splitgate has TDM, Domination, Firecracker, S&D, Split Ball, Uplink Variation, Hot Zone, and Free For All or most all fan favorite game modes, plus 19. I'm assuming you mean 19 maps. And a BR with rank and camo challenges coming. Yeah, but that's not really a ton of content when you think about it.
won the round.
That's a win for the round.
It doesn't matter how you move, because I could play the no teleport game mode and eliminate one of those variables right now, and the map still plays the same.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
Opponent taking C. Taking B. Good kill. They're in the lead. Let's get it back. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. We just got a zone. We're taking B.
New power weapon in the arena.
Taking C. Opponent is taking B.
Double kill.
Opponent is taking C. Just got a zone. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. Opponent is taking C.
C lost.
We're taking B.
B secured.
We just got a zone. Opponent is taking B. We're scoring in 2 zones. Opponent is taking B. Opponent is taking B. Enemy is scoring in 1 zone. We've got 2 zones. We're taking B.
All I'm trying to say is this game had a very slow start, regardless of how many downloads you want to sit here and try to glaze the game has.
Opponent is taking C.
25,000 concurrent players, and even if you doubled that
Enemy is
on
scoring in 2 zones.
both platforms, or both consoles, I mean,
Opponent is taking B.
you're talking, what, 75,000 players
Opponent is taking B.
A secured.
total
B
concurrent?
secured.
We've got 2 zones. Opponent is taking B.
Go back. Avenger.
Taking C.
C secured.
We're scoring in 2 zones. Going into the lead.
Like, just think about how many people have access to a
Enemy is scoring
PC,
in
an
1
Xbox, or a PlayStation.
Opponent is taking C. Opponent is taking C. Opponent is taking B. Enemy is scoring in 2
And also,
zones.
Splitgate reaches more players because it's available on the PS4 and the Xbox One. Fragpunk's not.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. They're in the lead. Let's get it back. Opponent is taking A. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
But see, Gio, that's exactly what I'm saying, though, is I want the game to be good because I want to fucking play it. But the way that they're going right now, the game's not gonna last.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
Round lost.
Regroup and reset. Try something different next round.
Yeah, Fragpunk was at 113K, now it's at 4K. But at least it hit 113K.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Who said anything about matchmaking delays? You guys are just fucking bringing up random shit now.
Opponent is taking B. Opponent is taking C.
Can't even find matches in Fragpunk? That sounds like a you problem then.
Hey, don't stop
Because I find matches no problem.
Opponent just got a zone. We're scoring on one zone. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. Opponent is taking the lead. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. Casualty confirmed. But that's why they invented respawns.
No, this game just does not give me X-Defiant type vibes at all.
Confirmed.
The time to kill is just way too long for me. And I know people are saying like, oh, that's a skill issue. But I think a lot of people out there think the same thing and they just aren't saying it.
So bad.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
Nobody wants to sit here. It's like fucking, I'd rather play Marvel Rivals at that point if I wanted a time to kill that fucking long.
See lost.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
Yeah, this is definitely more of a Halo meets COD kind of thing.
We're scoring on 1 zone.
A lost.
Enemy is scoring in 3 zones. We're taking A.
TTK feels like it has a sweet spot, not too fast, not too slick. That can't even make sense. Because it's either too fast or too slow for this game mode, or too fast or too slow for the VR.
We're taking B.
The arena, like domination,
The scoring limit,
team
we have to
deathmatch
stop them.
are very different than a battle royale.
Round lost.
Okay, it's do or die time. Let's step it up this round.
You seen what other bro, like Decoy says, fuck the streamers. What are the players saying? Go look at the Steam reviews. Go look at Reddit.
1.
Players are trashing this game because of how bad it fucking launched.
Opponent
Most of these streamers and content creators are getting paid to stream the fucking
Power
game.
weapon inbound.
We're pulling ahead.
Do you
Keep it
think they're
up.
gonna stick around once they're done being paid?
Guardian Angel.
Opponent just got a zone.
I know, for the second or third
Power
time.
weapon in the arena.
Okay, now my controller just disconnects. Hello? Second or third time, I cannot just mute Nightspot because it is not a real person. It is the bot that relays the chat from Twitch to YouTube and YouTube to Twitch.
We're taking A. Opponent just got a zone.
A secured.
We're scoring in 2 zones. Opponent is taking B.
Bro, I can't even get my controller to reconnect now.
A lost. C secured.
We're scoring on 1 zone.
They're trashing it because of the hat. Okay, I can't even get my controller to reconnect, so let's just do this. They're trashing it because of that hat, right? Not any other reason. The game's perfect. They love the game. Love the game, right? People love the game. Let's go to Steam reviews. Steam reviews. Okay, let's skip all the ones where it says anything about the hat. Boom. This guy doesn't like the Battle Royale mode. Let's see. That one's more about the hat. Let's just filter it down to the negative reviews so we can see what people are saying they don't like about the game. Boom. What the fuck were they thinking with this Battle Royale? FOMO Battle Pass, Battle Royale, 3 different core modes, a weekly rotating arcade mode, FOMO shop skins, hero shooter elements, Halo COD-esque gameplay. FPS drops. Huge issues going on with that. Took everything fun about the first one and watered it down. Gunplay is not as satisfying. Agreed. Portals take a back seat. Agreed. Levels are boring as hell. Agreed. So, like, stop acting like players, like 50% of players, basically. And this is just Steam. But stop acting like most players don't fucking hate that they gave us a battle royale. They hyped up this fucking game and we're like, oh, we got something special. We got something special. It's a battle royale. Nobody wants a fucking battle royale. Nobody asked for that. Yeah, every game has some sort of negative reviews, but the negative reviews at launch is kind of overwhelming for this game. Mixed reviews. And here's all the comments about, oh, they don't have to play the BR. That's fine. You're right. They don't have to play the BR. But the point is, and people are mad about the BR, is that it's now taking away resources from the main game that everybody fucking wanted and downloaded the game for. I downloaded this game because I thought it was going to be an arena shooter that I could grind. And now I'm having to sacrifice getting less content because they have to focus and keep in mind a fucking BR. It is taking resources. It has to. Let me, where's my fucking, oh my, you people are fucking so stupid. Jesus Christ. If I have this many, if I have, I don't even know how many developers they have, right? If I have 100 developers, right? And all 100 developers are focusing on the core gameplay, right? They're talking about the arena modes. All 100 of them are working on arena. Okay? Because there's no BR. Now, if they add a BR, right? Now you have a BR, which they've arguably made the focal point of the game because it's a fucking huge tile in the mode selection. But you have a BR and you have arena. You cannot still have all 100 developers work on arena and just leave the fucking BR. You have to split resources. And yes, the roadmap probably already took into consideration the BR. So when you think about it, if you look at the roadmap, how much more content would we have gotten if this wasn't a fucking thing? And if you're saying nobody is complaining about the BR, this is your first day on the internet. You haven't seen anything. There we go. Keep bringing up Fragpunk like it matters. You know what? I've had enough of fucking YLG dumbfuck over here. So we're just gonna put you in a 24-hour timeout, and I'll see you tomorrow. Because you just keep regurgitating the same fucking bullshit that I've already addressed like 20 times. Not mad. This has nothing to do with Fragpunk and how many players they have and if the game is dead or not. It has everything to do with the fact that I like arena game. I like arena game. If I wanted a fucking battle royale, I would go play Apex. We had roadmap. Everybody was hyped because there is so many content. And you don't think that that's going to suffer now? You don't think that, one, we could have gotten more content, and two, you don't think there's going to be delays to that roadmap? Let's see if I can pull it up. Splitgate 2 roadmap. They post it in Discord. Where can I see it? Oh, here it is. It's on Reddit, just like everything else. Let's take a look at this roadmap that everybody was so hyped for. Open beta, 9 new maps, 3 new modes, the map creator, battle pass, new power weapon, weekly playlist of community favorites. Cool. Summer of 2025. Oddly specific. Could be June, could be July, could be August. Monthly map releases. Okay, so we get a new map every month. We get reskins. Wow, who the fuck wants a reskin? Isn't that something that everybody's bitched about in, like, I don't know, every game ever? Wow, I have this really cool skin. Wow, now I have this really cool skin in purple. Wow, now I have this really cool skin in green. Wow, now I have this really cool skin in blue. It gets old after a while. In-game events with earnable rewards. Okay. Just like every other fucking game has. Weekly playlist updates. That's not content. They're just giving us different game modes in the rotation to play. A new power weapon. Okay. Map creator competitions. Haven't seen that yet. Not sure what that's all about, but I'm assuming it's going to be like, if your map gets X amount of downloads, we'll put you in the rotation or something. Here's your roadmap that you're so excited for. More weapons, more maps, more modes, more events, more skins, more surprises. That is so vague. More weapons could be 1 new weapon. More maps could be 2 new maps. More modes could be 2 new modes. It's vague on purpose, and it makes sense now because they're having to take into consideration a fucking battle royale. You're right. More weapons could be 2 weapons. I'm sorry. It's plural. There's an S there. Could be 2 weapons. I'm not saying it is 2 weapons. I'm just saying it could be at least 2 weapons. But that's why they can't commit to anything. Siege gives us a full year of fucking a roadmap and content. They're like, this is what's coming in season 1. This is what's coming in season 2. This is what's coming in season 3. This is what's coming in season 4. Right? That's what Siege gives us. That's what they've given us for the last 10 years. And they're very specific with what they're giving us. They don't just say, "Oh, we're going to get more weapons. We're going to get more maps. We're going to get more." No. Siege says you're going to get 2 new modes. You're going to get 1 new map. You're going to get 2 new weapons. There's going to be 2 new events. X Defiant did what in its dead? The roadmap? I mean, to be fair, X Defiant's roadmap was just as vague. I could pull it up for you if you want. Beyond season 1, it was very vague. But like I said, Siege does it, and Siege isn't dead. So, I mean, the roadmap isn't what killed X Defiant, if that's what you're trying to say. The point I was trying to make is that introducing a battle royale mode that the core audience of your game didn't want in the first place is taking away resources and content from the main game mode. End of story. Point blank, simple, period. You can't even argue that. It doesn't make sense. How do I not feel awful? Oh, because I deal with this shit all the time. All the time. People are habitually stupid around here. True, Siege wouldn't have half the players if Jinxie wasn't playing it. Fair statement. But also, all those game modes, I foresee that being a problem. Fragpunk has a ton of game modes. How doesn't it make sense? I literally just whipped out the fucking the Etch-a-Sketch for you. How doesn't it make sense? If you have one game mode to work on and it's just arena and it has all these sub modes and you have 100 developers working on it and then you introduce a battle royale, who's working on the battle royale? Most popular genre in FPS market is BR for years now. BRs are dying. The time for BRs was 5 years ago. People making a BR now is no different than Ubisoft trying to make a fucking NFT game now. You think the game dies with just arena mode? What? Yes, I have played the BR and it is not good. They're still the most popular games. Are they though? Let me look. Most played games. Let's look at the most played games on Steam charts. Top 5 most played games. I mean, is Dota a battle royale? I don't think so. I don't know what the fuck Bongo Cat is, but I damn sure know it's not a battle royale with a name like that. So where are the here? PUBG is still the highest, the most played, I should say. Battle royale. You have PUBG and Apex. But a majority of these games, Counter-Strike, not a BR, not a BR, not a BR, not a BR, not a BR. Rust, not a BR. Banana, don't know what the fuck that is, but apparently it's a single player 2D game. Dune Awakening, not a BR. Call of Duty has a BR. Baldur's Gate, not a BR. Siege, not a BR. Helldivers, not a BR. Where are all these most popular BR games? There's 2 in the top 10. Where's other FPS games? Counter-Strike is an FPS game. What? Oh, we're talking about just the top, the most played FPS games? Okay. Counter-Strike, most played FPS game. Siege is an FPS game. This is only Steam. Fortnite's not going to be on here. Okay, so now we're moving the bar. First we said what did we say? Hold on. You're just like the last guy. BR is dying, but they're still the most popular games. Do I need to copy and paste that for you? This is what you said. These are your words. BR is dying. Sorry, I didn't send it to YouTube. BR is dying, but they're still the most popular games. So I already showed you that according to the most played games on Steam based on the current player count, Counter-Strike 2 is not a BR. Dota 2 is not a BR. Elden Ring's not a BR. Bongo Cat's not a BR. Marvel Rivals not a BR. PUBG and Apex Legends are BRs. And then the rest of these not BRs. COD has a BR, blah, 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 not BRs. Now you changed it to, oh, only FPS games. So now they're the most popular games in the FPS genre. So if we're only looking at FPS games, Counter-Strike, COD, Siege, Helldivers, I'm pretty sure is FPS. No, third person. My bad. Team Fortress is FPS. How do I filter it down? I'm trying to, like, what? You mean to go in Steam, go to the store, go to categories, go to, where's FPS? I don't even see first person shooter. How do I filter this down? Yeah, it's all about ad revenue, bro. I got to make that Twitch money, remember? But look, like I said, you keep moving the bar, but you're backing yourself into a corner because even if the majority of players play battle royales nowadays, why didn't they just make a fucking battle royale to begin with? Cajun, look, I know you're not usually on my side, but I need I need some fucking backup here. To serve. Okay, so they made the game they wanted to make and then made a BR just so that they can survive. So now all the players who downloaded that million players that they downloaded the game, a lot of them are going to leave because they don't want to play a BR and they feel some type of way. Again, they should have just made it a fucking BR then. They shouldn't have tried to make Splitgate 2. They should have just said Splitgate Battle Royale. Here it is. Would that have done better than Splitgate 2? I don't know. I have no idea. We got fucking crown eaters on YouTube who think that people only play battle royales and they're happy with the battle royale in Splitgate 2. They're content with it. They're happy. Maybe I can get my controller to reconnect. Oh, that's right. Game's still running. Jesus fucking Christ. It's so annoying when it does that. It's going to do it again too, right? No, maybe. God damn. Having to fucking force close the anti-cheat every single time is so annoying. They just have more players in general now. And those BR players will play in. I don't think they will. And if I'm being completely honest, 25,000 players isn't a whole lot. I would fucking hope the player base is bigger than what they had in the beta. Are you kidding me right now? You think Ubisoft's BR will survive? Fuck no. Ubisoft has tried to make so many BRs and it never works. Yeah, BR could have been a rotation, like no portals. I'd have been fine with that. But as it stands right now, having a BR in the game is taking resources away from the team that works on the game modes that I give a shit about, like quick play, ranked, no portals, TDM. Takedown can fuck off, honestly, but who am I? Bonjour. It is what? The BR is not fun. And that, I guess that's just an opinion thing, and that's fine. But I don't think 25,000 players are playing the fucking BR. I really don't. And if 25,000 players on Steam is capturing both players from the FPS arena shooter and the battle royale genre, then this game is doomed to fail.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Said they will make so much content for
Okay,
arena mode.
got this.
What? Where?
Split
When
ball
have they
remains
said
to
this?
score while defending your
You're
base
just
from enemies.
lying. I showed you the fucking roadmap. They just said and more and more. Oh, we got more stuff coming.
New split
So much
ball
more
in
stuff.
play now. Power weapon inbound.
They're not telling us what we're getting.
Let's respond.
We don't know what content we're getting. We just know we're gonna get more maps. No shit. We should get more maps. We're gonna get more weapons.
Power weapon in
Okay?
the arena.
Should get more weapons. The biggest issue I have with the roadmap that I didn't even notice until I just looked at it like fucking 5 minutes ago was that they actually put reskins on there as content on the fucking roadmap. Dropping reskins in your store and just saying like, hey, we're gonna charge what we charge for it, that's one thing. But actually trying to pad a roadmap as if that's more content, it's fucking crazy to me.
Split ball in play now.
Your teammate just got a split ball.
Yeah, ranked in a camo grind in a couple weeks. That's great. Should have been here already. Ranked at least.
Ball from your base. They scored. Let's make the next one ours.
Can't wait for $20 reskins. Hell yeah.
Enemy has
I got this
points.
blue one. If only I could have it in green. Oh, there you go. You can have it in green. 20 bucks. Sorry, it'll be $60 and then they'll discount it to 30 and then we'll complain and then they'll discount it to 15. Ranked is one of like the main things that a lot of people play, and I just don't understand a game launching without having it.
Enemy has 2 points.
Game gives us so much more than X Defiant, and the game doesn't even have. Oh, okay. First of all, BR aside, X Defiant had a camo grind. Does this game have a camo grind?
Opponent has 2
No.
points. Watch out.
No, it does not. Not even paying attention to the fucking split balls. I'm just running around like an idiot. Yes, the mastery camo grind is coming in 2 weeks, maybe.
5.
I don't know where you heard 2 weeks because they've been sent. They have. From what I know,
Round 2.
they haven't given a time frame on mastery camos. All they've said is that rank is coming. They're targeting the next 4 weeks. They hope to get it in 2 weeks. That's what he said.
Ball active. Power weapon
He never
inbound.
commented anything on when the mastery camo was coming. He just said it was top priority.
That's the point.
Unless I missed it. You can show me where he said, oh, mastery camo grind is for sure coming in 2 weeks.
New power weapon in the arena.
Don't worry about it, Kelly. There's a lot of shit happening.
Split ball from us. They're up 1. Let's respond.
But like I've been saying, this game is making all the same mistakes that X Defiant made. It launched with no content. It launched without a ranked mode. It launched in a buggy state. Is this game good? Really enjoyed the first one. I mean, debatable. Okay. I could say a lot of negative things. I could say a lot of positive things.
Your teammate just got a split ball.
You see how many times I just shot that guy. If you don't mind time to kill being that long, great game. Great game. That's still the one issue I have with it. I'm not saying I want to shoot somebody 2 times and they die, but having to put 8 headshots into somebody is wild.
We are so bad.
Teammate just picked up a ball. We're on the board. Let's get another.
Fair. Fair enough. This game does have some pretty good hit edge. I'll give it that. X Defiant, not a chance. Can't even touch this game on that.
They scored. Let's make the next one ours.
But as I've pointed out,
Enemy has 2 points.
you die from fucking random ass portals half the time anyway, so it kind of feels the same.
That's one.
Yeah, I mean, the skill gap is going to be pretty big. But, and I know this is a hot take, that's why games like this need skill-based matchmaking.
Play now. Payback.
Your teammate just got a split ball.
I'm not even portaling. What am I
Opponent
doing?
has 2 points. Watch out.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, YouTube can see your messages from Twitch. Isn't the game like 50 gigabyte? No, what? Pretty sure the game's like fucking 20 at that. Where do I see that? Steam, hello?
5, 4, 3.
This is what I'm talking about. When I have this game opened, it just, my whole computer just runs so fucking slow. Install size 26.9. Thank you. There it is right there. Look, I got there eventually.
Power weapon inbound.
Weird to have an erection during my RE4 remake playthrough. No, I don't think so.
They scored. Let's make the next
Yeah, this
one
is out
ours.
on console.
Power weapon in the arena.
Wow.
Don't sweat it. You'll be back in action soon.
Fuck
Just
Christ.
split ball.
That's a point.
We're on the board. Let's get another. They just stole one from our base.
New
Look,
split ball in
don't
play.
take my PC issues as like the
Opponent has 2 points. Watch out.
consensus for this game, because apparently I just have fucking one-off issues when it comes to this game. I don't know why. Nobody else apparently has the issues that I have when it comes to the lagging and the FPS drops.
Just got a split ball.
I'm just special, I guess. I don't know.
Close call.
Enemy team has 2 points.
We are so back.
Jesus Christ. Fucking spawn die.
We're on the board. Let's get another. Enemy just stole a ball from your base.
That's why I've been trying to level up this faction to get the
Teammate has a split
SMG.
ball. Let's assist.
Damn, bro.
We're on the board. Let's get another.
This is the faction I've had that was fucking stuck forever, and I think it's finally working.
Opponent stole a split ball from us.
Jesus, bro.
Your teammate just got a split ball. Opponent has
Yeah,
2
my PC
points.
runs
Watch out.
decent when I'm playing the game, but I can't get the 240 FPS that I should be getting. And when I have the game open and I try to tab out of the game, when I try to tab out of the
Hey,
game,
now, power
my whole
later.
PC lags.
Turn this loss into motivation.
And yeah, sometimes it's other stuff too, but I have no issues on any other game. Oh, I'm level 18 now. Don't I have the SMG now? Yeah, I'm honestly about to just go to console because the aim assist on PC is practically non-existent. And going up against mouse and keyboard players, it's like I'm playing Fragpunk ranked all over again. Oh my god, it's level 22? Fuck me. Made out of vibranium in this game? Facts. It does take fucking a lot of bullets to kill him. If you claim play M&K for a round, I will play M&K for a round. The aim assist for PC needs to be stronger. With how much movement this game has and how many bullets it takes to kill somebody, the level of aim assist we have is unacceptable. God, I don't want to use fucking assault rifle anymore. Also, I would probably have to like remap my inputs is what I meant. Keybinds. Yeah, because the portal and my abilities, I'd have to remap to my mouse button. Let's see. Combats. Use equipment. Boom. Faction ability. Bam.
Domination. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Smoking crack respectfully though.
Round 1.
I mean, hey, maybe it's just an opinion, but I just don't think the aim assist is all that good. And yeah, that's I can't confirm if it's different from console to PC. That's just what I've been told. But at least if I'm playing on console with crossplay off with PC, I'm playing on a level playing field.
We're taking A. We're ahead now. Keep up the pace.
New power weapon in the arena.
We've got 2 zones.
Why do devs nerf us PC controller kings? I don't know. They just hate us, I guess.
On the board.
Payback. Avenger.
Opponent is taking A. Opponent is taking A.
Well, yeah, because I haven't played this game enough.
Enemy is scoring in 1 zone.
I just got off like a 2-week stint of playing fucking X Defiant. I also haven't really messed with settings a whole lot in this game either. Do you play Frag on controller on PC? It feels horrendous. I don't know. I just do.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. We're taking A.
Oh fuck.
We're taking B.
But I've already shown that the aim assist is just practically non-existent in a custom game.
Down, but not out yet.
Windows 10 apparently getting unsupported. Ruh-roh.
Stop them. Enemy is scoring in 3 zones.
Need a PhD to decipher what any of the controller settings mean. Well, it's got the same language as Apex controller settings on even on console. So I mean, it's not like a foreign language to me. Plus, the descriptions do tell you what it actually means. I don't know why they couldn't just use terms like vertical and horizontal.
We're taking C. We're taking B.
I also forget to use my fucking time dome.
Game lost. Be secured.
We've got 2 zones. Enemy is scoring in 1 zone.
B lost.
Opponent is taking C. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
I mean, yeah, I get a decent amount of kills per game. I haven't really been checking to see how many I get.
Scoring on 1 zone. We're taking
Double kill. Avenger.
They're close to
I mean, like,
scoring limit.
right now I
We
have
to
8,
stop them.
but I'm mostly fucking over here yapping. If I was locked into a game,
Shake it off. Next round's ours.
and if I was using the faction I normally play, which is the arrows. But I get 50 kills. I think I had a game where I had like 60 something kills, 68, 67.
5, 4, 3, 2.
But the amount of kills I get doesn't mean
Round 2.
that aim assist is good. Like, I would consider myself an above average controller player on most games. Maybe not necessarily this one. But just imagine all of like the casual players that are just coming to a game like this for the first time.
Opponent is taking B.
And they get shit on by M&K.
We're taking A.
It's not good for player retention.
We've taken the lead. Keep it up.
New power weapon in the arena.
Playing a different faction is 100% helping my aim because it's the weapon I'm used to playing.
Opponent just got a zone. Opponent is taking A. Opponent is taking A.
A lost.
We're taking B. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. We're taking B.
C lost.
The roadmap mentioned adding more factions. No, and they specifically said at one point that they think 3 is enough.
Payback. Double
Oh, fuck.
We're taking A.
Think Ubisoft will ever get bought out by Tencent?
Opponent
Like,
is
completely? No. Ubisoft is too greedy to let that happen. God, everyone's running around with a fucking bat. Holy shit.
Opponent is taking B.
double kill.
We're taking C.
Oh, my fucking time going down.
C. Opponent is taking B. Just under. We're taking A.
Guardian Angel.
Opponent is taking B.
A secure.
We got 2 zones. Opponent just got a zone.
Ah, fuck.
Opponent is taking A.
C lost.
We're taking B.
Avenger.
Opponent is taking C.
Double kill. A lost.
Enemy is scoring in 1 zone. Taking A. Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
Payback.
You guys talking about soccer? Or, I'm sorry. Football?
We're taking
Payback. A secured.
We've got 2 zones. They're close to the scoring limit. We have to stop them. Opponent is taking A.
Round lost.
Okay, it's do or die time. Let's step it up this round.
Oh, we're fucking 2 levels away. No, 3 levels away from the SMG. See there, I knew somebody was gonna call it football. You don't think they'll get bought out before they go bankrupt? No, Ubisoft would rather go bankrupt
1.
than to sell their company to somebody else. I 100% believe that.
Nice work.
B secured.
We're scoring in 2 zones. We pulled into the lead. Opponent is taking A.
New power weapon in the arena. Guardian Angel.
Opponent is taking A.
Yeah, they have an agreement with Tencent, so like they have a subsidiary that houses, what is it, Tom Clancy, Far Cry, and something else, Assassin's
Enemy
Creed.
is scoring in
It has those 3 franchises, and Tencent owns like
secure.
fucking 35% of it or some shit.
Got 2 zones.
Fucking rocket launcher.
Payback. C lost. Phantom Menace.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. Taking B.
Double kill.
Fuck, they're just never ending. No, Ubisoft still has full control of making the game. It's just Tencent now owns a portion of it. I don't think they're gonna have any say in how the game comes out.
Opponent is taking B. Enemy scoring in 2 zones.
Payback.
We're taking C.
So it's still entirely possible that the next Assassin's Creed could be garbage.
Opponent is taking B. We're taking A. Opponent is taking B.
A secured.
We're scoring in 2 zones. Opponent is taking A. Opponent is taking B. Opponent is taking B.
Double kill. Heating up.
Opponent just got a zone. We've got 2 zones.
Payback.
Opponent is taking B.
C lost. Guardian Angel. Double kill.
Opponent is taking B.
B secured.
We're scoring in 2 zones. Finish strong.
Double kill. Round 1.
I think if Tencent had bought X Defiant. X Defiant's tricky though, because they can't just buy X Defiant. They would have to have the rights to like just about every fucking Ubisoft IP there is.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are taking C.
Match point. Kickoff.
Opponent is taking C. We're scoring in 2 zones. We're pulling ahead. Keep it up. Opponent just got a zone.
B lost.
We just got a zone.
New power weapon in the arena.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones. Opponent is taking the lead. We've got 2 zones. We're ahead now. Keep up the
You're buying
pace.
X Defiant? Do it, you won't.
Opponent is taking A.
C secured.
We've got 2 zones.
A secured.
We've got 3 zones.
Had to reload my gun,
Opponent is
didn't I?
taking A.
X Defiant's free, they have to pay you. At this point, they fucking should pay somebody to take it off their hands.
Opponent is taking C. Opponent is taking C.
Yeah, okay, fuck my portal, I guess.
Opponent is taking C. Victory is close. Don't back down.
Round 1.
Momentum's on our side. One more round. Let's go.
What is a reputable company that has a long-standing reputation that you'd trust with the X-Defiant IP? I mean, I would trust anybody over Ubisoft at this point, but
4, 3, 2, 1. Respawns disabled.
No respawns in the tiebreaker round, so try your best not to die, okay?
Power weapon inbound. Last man standing. Game over.
Pain now, power later. Let's turn this loss into motivation.
I don't like how they do the tiebreakers. I don't like that at all. I wish it was just like fucking consecutive thing like TDM. Stop splitting it up into 20. Almost made it to level 23, 22, whatever the fuck level I unlocked that thing is. Yeah, Valve. Valve might be a good idea. Tencent bought Ubisoft. They could have made X-Defiant more better. Yes, make it more better. I think the way Ubisoft is handling things is fucking downright atrocious. Absolutely it is. I don't know how a game like Skull and Bones is still going. I really don't. Yo, Sipsy! Appreciate the follow. I think they even paid modders back in the day when CS came about. I don't know. Nothing about that. Getting on the phone with Valve as we speak. Yeah, make a deal. But I think I'm going to call it there. Because I need food and I haven't cooked dinner yet. And it's already 10 o'clock at night. I'm fucking way behind where I want it to be today. Didn't even do the frag punk video like I wanted to. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I will probably be back tomorrow around 9:30ish p.m. Eastern time. So I appreciate you guys stopping by as always, and I will see you mañana.